Josh in the house. What's going on, everybody? Merry Christmas from myself, from everybody at Awesemo. It's the holidays. Feeling good. We're going to break down, or I'm going to break down these first 5 games. And, we'll take questions. It'll be pretty casual today. Leading up to Knicks Bucks, which is just quite the game to start off with on a Christmas slate. Go Knicks. T-Bird, you're right. It is Josh. Merry Christmas, everybody. At the end of this video, I will announce the winner of the annual package. Premium all access annual package. 365 days of us. Oh, this is no shirt, everybody. This is a full-on onesie. Decked out. One big onesie. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Get started in like 1 minute. Where's Adam? Everybody else is taking the day off. Adam wrote the deeper dive for the slate, but nobody else has to do this but me. I'm here to hang out. Got some breakfast strata waiting for me in an hour when I walk downstairs. That's all that matters. Got my coffee. That's all that matters. I already did presents. We're good. So before I get started, please, everyone, if you are playing fantasy sports today on Christmas, get yourself to Yahoo. You should be doing this. It should be like breathing for you. Sign up. If you have not signed up to Yahoo yet, there are 19,700 people in this tournament with a $1 million prize pool. It locks in 55 minutes. Put every single cent you can find. If you have $200, put it in this tournament. Right now, it's basically like a 50-50. If you sign up using the promo code AWESEMO, any deposit over $30 gets you a free $30. You really cannot beat this. This is free money. Plus, not just that, you have the opportunity to win really big cash, 100K to first. You cannot beat this. Do everything you can to get in this tournament. Now, who's on my hat? It's the Sacramento Kings. I was looking for my Christmas hat, and I think we spilled beer on it last year, so we threw it out. So let's dig into these games pretty quickly so that I can get all of my lineups in as well. First game up, Knicks and Bucks. Bucks 10-point favorites. Knicks second lowest implied total on the slate. We'll take a look at the Knicks first. A little bit of a pace-up game. Moutier looking to be chalky on FanDuel. Noah Vonleh at 5,200 on DraftKings looking to be chalky. I think Vonleh and Knox both look great on DK. If I'm talking FanDuel, I'm cool with Cantor. I'm cool with Moutier and Knox. After that, Vonleh at 6,400 is fine. Not a guy that I'm going to very aggressively. If you want to punt, Alonzo Trier could be worth a look, but this is a really tough game to prioritize. Bucks defense is fantastic. Now, if we're talking Yahoo, there's a lot to like for the Knicks side. Cantor, Moutier, Knox, Vonleh. They're $19, $16, and $17 respectively. I think that is the place to be, in my opinion. Yahoo, these prices look really, really good. But if you're playing Knicks, Moutier is probably the answer on FanDuel. 6,400 there, 6,900 on DK. A bit of a tough sell. That's a pretty big price, and they're playing the Bucks, who are terrifying. So there is that. We have 646 people here? Are you serious? I figured we'd get like 150, 200 people. Man, people trying to grind out some DFS today on Christmas. I love it. I love it so much. This is fantastic. On the Milwaukee side, Giannis at 11.5, 10.7 on DK. He looks fantastic in this spot. MSG, noon. Oh, God. Santa could come early for this one. The $49 price tag on Yahoo scares me. That's basically 25% of your entire bankroll. Or not bankroll, salary cap, rather. So I don't have an aversion to it. I'd probably be more likely to lean Harden. We will get there. That's a good point. MJK. What about Tim Hardaway Jr.? He's the same thing he always is. A terribly scary person to roster. So I can't imagine wanting to spend $22 on him. I'll say that. At least on FanDuel. If I'm gonna, or at least on Yahoo. If I'm gonna play him, it's probably on FanDuel. But look, he can go crazy. It's Christmas. He loves to shoot. But he's strictly a GPP play. Giannis looking great at 11.5 on FanDuel. No issues with him at 10.7. $4,900 or $49 on Yahoo. Tough to sell, but I think I prefer Harden and his incredible spot. Now, the rest of Milwaukee, nothing really standing out outside of Brook Lopez on DraftKings at 4,300 is a fantastic value. Similarly, I think Chris Middleton at 6,500 is really nice. You can easily fit Brook Lopez or Brogdon or Middleton on Yahoo as well. Really nice values. I would probably avoid Eric Bledsoe there. I know I'm bouncing all over the place, but we got a lot to talk about in the next 50 minutes. I would say that, let's see, I'll go site by site. Favorite play from the Bucks on FanDuel is absolutely Giannis. On DraftKings, if we're looking relative to salary, it's probably Brook Lopez. He should allow you to do whatever you would like. The $4,300 price point it should not give you any pause whatsoever. Middleton would be a close second there. And then on Yahoo, from the Bucks side, again, probably Brook Lopez at $14 should open you up enough. So that would be my look here. Just circling back for FanDuel, the Knicks, it's probably Moutier. I would lean towards Cantor, but only having one center makes it difficult to prioritize anyone. On DK, it's pretty clearly Noah Vonleh at 5,200. And then on DK, for me, it's probably Kevin Knox, only at $16. Should play 30-plus minutes easy. Move on to the Rockets game because I know this one's huge. Thanks, Matt. Glad to have you here. Super great. Super great to have you. Merry Christmas. Let's talk Houston. Houston 110.25 implied total. Oklahoma City 111.25. Obviously, no Chris Paul. This is going to be the James Harden show. He's 12,400 on FanDuel. He's 10.9 on DK. He's $51 on Yahoo. I mean, the ceiling of James Harden on a game without Chris Paul on Christmas Day at home in Houston, you cannot beat it. You simply cannot beat it. He should be owned out the wazoo on every single site. Don't even hesitate. I don't care about Oklahoma City's defense. James Harden is just going to simply shoot the ball at a ridiculous rate. You just cannot ignore it. I have him in for 25 field goal attempts. That seems low. 40% usage. Can't beat it. Just go to James Harden. Don't think twice. You can't beat it. I know that Adam is recommending the same thing in the deep dive article. Just do it. Capella 9,200 on FanDuel, 7,400 on DK, $30 on Yahoo. The $9,200 price tag on FanDuel is terrifying. 7,400 on DraftKings looks great. $30 on Yahoo is fine. The best play on Yahoo, probably of the day, is Eric Gordon. He's $13. I assume that he will be mega chalk. But for $13 for a guy that is going to soak up 35 plus minutes easy, cannot beat it. I would have some on FanDuel. It's a little bit better of a price tag on DK. But ultimately, Eric Gordon is close to a must on FanDuel. Similarly, I think PJ Tucker at the flat minimum on Yahoo, $10. Got to get it. He's 4,300 on DraftKings. I think that is another nice value. 5,300 on FanDuel. Not the best. He's not a guy I would be targeting. Gerald Green, $100 above the minimum on FanDuel. Looks like a nice punt. Again, minimum on Yahoo, but I think there are better options there. Every tout saying just play Harden. Winning GPP lineups won't have Harden tonight. Just watch. Yeah, I mean, it's certainly possible. Great to have you, Matt. It's really awesome when everybody's just like, hey, where's somebody else to talk? Thanks. Sorry that I'm taking the time out of my Christmas morning for you, Matt. Hope I'm not breaking your heart too much. Spoiler alert, Matt didn't win the free year. Moving to OKC, Russell Westbrook, 11-3 on FanDuel, 10-3 on DraftKings, $48 on Yahoo. This gives me pause because Rockets D is bad. This is a rough spot. I think that Russ is probably like my third or fourth favorite play here of all of the high end on this slate. But he's in a position where he should smash. This game looks like it should stay close. I don't really know why. If I'm playing Russ, I'm prioritizing him most on DraftKings, then FanDuel, then Yahoo. Billy Lewis, are you worried with Eric Gordon's upside or Gerald Green with Rivers playing today? A little bit, but he should still be playing 30-plus minutes without question. Without question. So, especially at his price point, like the Yahoo price in particular, $13, it doesn't really matter all that much who's playing. PG, 10-3 on FanDuel, 9-7 on DraftKings, $43 on Yahoo. Fine on FanDuel and on DraftKings. I don't really see him as someone I'm looking for on Yahoo. Do we have Austin Rivers news? Because I have him in right now. I saw the report that he was planning to play today. I have not seen any confirmation yet for it. Rockets Wire had it at 21 hours ago that he would debut today. Jonathan Fagan of the Houston Chronicle reporting that Rivers will play today. So I have no idea what kind of minutes he's going to get. I think Adams is a nice center option. Probably maybe the best value center on FanDuel. He's only 7,200, 6,700 on DK. Not a huge fan of him on Yahoo, but Adams I think is the play on FanDuel. And then Dennis Schroeder has been playing really poorly lately. 0.82 fantasy points per game, or per minute rather, over the last 30. He's 5,500 on FanDuel, 49 on DK, 17 on Yahoo. I will definitely have some Schroeder in this spot. Across the board, too. Jeremy Grant, 54, 45, and 15. I think Schroeder, Grant look like fine, like step-up value plays on Yahoo. They both have better prices on DraftKings. That would be my focus. Move on to Boston and Philly. Working my way through this pretty quickly, guys. We'll have a lot of time for questions and just general chit-chat at the end. Demo in our premium Slack. Who does Rivers take minutes from? Everybody. I mean, we got to remember that it's not like Houston's super deep. Could take minutes. I mean, first and foremost, they just have to fill Paul's minutes. So, less for... They're not deep enough. He's not really taking minutes from anyone. Who am I looking for at small forward, if not PG on Yahoo? I don't know. We'll take a deeper look. Am I fading Russ? It's not that I'm fading Russ. I just prefer some of the other studs at his price range. He should have his way with Houston. Let's walk through Boston and Philly. 113 implied total for the Celtics, 108.5 for Philly. This is kind of an ugly game from a DFS perspective, but there are going to be pieces that come out of this that are essential for like a key lineup. It's just so hard to figure out what those pieces are going to be. Kyrie at 9,200 on FanDuel, 8,100 on DraftKings, $38. I like him a lot on DK. I don't have much interest elsewhere. Similarly, I think Jason Tatum, Gordon Hayward, and Marcus Smart all look pretty good on DraftKings, 6,000, 5,000, and 4,400 respectively. I like going that direction if I'm taking anything from Boston. On Yahoo, my priorities would probably be Hayward, Horford, Smart. Jaylen Brown is only $12. He's 4,400 on FanDuel. Those would probably be some of the spots that I'd be looking for coming out of Boston. It is a bit of a pace-up spot for the Celts, but it's just a really scary game to want to have a piece of because Boston can really just get it from a bunch of different directions. And their FanDuel pricing is not all that advantageous outside of Jaylen Brown. So I can't imagine really going there with any volume. Horford's minutes are still mildly up in the air as well. On the Philly side, this is obviously a question between Embiid, Simmons, and Butler. I would say that I like Jimmy Butler the most out of anyone. 7,800 on FanDuel, $7K on DraftKings, and $27 on Yahoo. I think he's probably the best point per dollar guy out of all of those. Simmons at 9,500 is really not appealing to me. 8,400 is a little bit more appetizing on DK, especially with the bonuses. 3,900 is going to be $39 on Yahoo is going to be a tough sell. I think there are better options elsewhere, particularly against this Boston team. Embiid 10-3 on FanDuel, 95 on DK, $45 on Yahoo. No problem with it. He's Joel Embiid, and I don't think that Horford's going to be playing enough minutes to really hassle him. They don't really have any other options. Otherwise, it's certainly not Robert Williams, no matter how good you think he could be down the line. But I just have a hard time prioritizing Joel Embiid with some of the other games that are going here. Hop to the Golden State Warriors hosting the Lakers, 8 p.m. Eastern tonight. This is the technical difficulties. My technical? Oh, gotcha, David. I didn't read your first message. I was like, oh, damn it. I don't want to deal with this. Come on, Santa, fix my internet, but we're good. Warriors 121 implied total, highest of the slate. Lakers 112. This is a nice pace-up spot for the Warriors. They are my favorite option of the day. I assume that's the similar stance on everyone else. We'll start with Durant, 10-4 on FanDuel, 9,300 on DraftKings, $43 on Yahoo. Love the price point on FanDuel and DK. He's one of my favorite plays of the day. I'm a little less interested in Durant on Yahoo. I think you can find value in other games more so. But I don't have a huge aversion to it. Yahoo's pricing is just so aggressive at the bottom end that you can really sort of cycle through studs. Curry 9,700 on FanDuel, 9K on DK, 4,100 on Yahoo. I slightly prefer Curry overall to Durant on both sites combined, but very different positions. If I had to choose between the two, I would probably take Curry on FanDuel and Kevin Durant on DK, but go whichever direction you need to go there, because really the best play on the Warriors is Draymond Green. 7,300 on Yahoo, love it. Or 7,300 on FanDuel, love it. 6,300 on DK, love it. $24 on Yahoo, love it, love it, love it, love it. Give me Dre on Christmas. Otherwise, for the Warriors, you're trying to get cute with like Looney or Jerebko having a day or Iguodala having a day. There's value there, but focus on the top three. Clay is not a guy that I'm paying much attention to. 74, 67, and 27. I don't imagine I'll have much, if any, of Clay. I want the top three guys, and then that's probably it. From the Lakers side, LeBron 11-4 on FanDuel, 10-1 on DK, $48 on Yahoo. If we hop over here to just look at the core four small forwards, at least on FanDuel, I would prefer Giannis to all four. Paul George would be last for me. I'll take Durant for $1,000 less than LeBron. So Giannis, Durant, LeBron, Paul George would be the order that I would go. The only guy that I really don't have a ton of interest in is Paul George, which gives me a lot of pause. Let me be clear here. Paul George has been playing out of his mind lately. Houston, not exactly a fantastic defensive team, but I think that game fits Russ a little bit more than it fits Paul George. Happy to be wrong there, though. No issues with LeBron, clearly. I mean, he comes to play for Christmas against Golden State as well, so it's not like he's not going to be involved. Kuzma looks pretty good on DK at 6,400, not so much on Yahoo at 27. Brandon Ingram would be the guy that I'd have the most interest in on Yahoo, only $18. I think that's a pretty nice price point for him. I don't love him on the floor with LBJ, but $18, there's some upside in that price. Would I prioritize Giannis or Harden in a cash lineup? I'd have a hard time not prioritizing Harden in that case. That's not an indictment on Giannis, but I mean, James Harden is just simply going to have to do it all. I have him projected for a 40% usage rate, and that might be low. 1069 on Christmas. I love it. For the rest of the Lakers, Zubac is really the key to it all here. Flat minimum on FanDuel, $4,400 on DK, and a flat minimum on Yahoo. He's going to be a key piece of every lineup because why wouldn't he be? No JaVale. Tyson Chandler is likely playing, but even still, I would still expect Zubac to get some run. And at a flat minimum, it's certainly worth it. Lonzo, 6,700 on FanDuel is a hard pass for me. 5,500 on DK, I think you can get there. $22 on Yahoo is not really that interesting. I like Ingram probably the most on Yahoo coming out of this one. Zubac doesn't really count. That's a no-brainer. You know, he could not see enough minutes. I have him in for 23 right now. The Warriors are a bit unique, but he could soak up some blowout run if this game goes squirrely. Close it out. Utah Jazz hosting the Portland Trailblazers. 110 implied total for the Jazz, 103.5 for the Blazers. So 6.5 point favorites for the Jazz in the late night hammer. What a hammer. You think Zubac is a baby Marc Gasol? I mean, I'm sure the Lakers hope so. Not sure I see that one, though. We'll start with the Jazz side of this game. Rudy Gobert. And I'll be honest, I don't love a ton of this on FanDuel. I think everybody's just mildly overpriced. 8,600 for Gobert on FanDuel is fine, just not super interesting. Donovan Mitchell, 7,600 on FanDuel is fine. It's just not that interesting. Those guys look a little bit better on DK, and they're meh on Yahoo. If I'm looking at this game, it's Ricky Rubio first and foremost. $5,400 on DraftKings. He's super chalk, as he should be. $17 on Yahoo. Again, I would be very focused on that. Derek Favors, 4,900 on DK, I think looks pretty good. $17 on Yahoo also looks pretty good. No, Zubac is not a cash play in my opinion. I like the idea of using Zubac potentially as a punt and hoping to get lucky into like a lot of minutes. There is the scenario where he plays like 12. X-Cossack is hitting this one on the head. On DK, Zubac is not really that appealing. FanDuel, you can do the punt and you can get bailed out. And he's a flat minimum on Yahoo, so that's also worth a run. Not necessarily in volume because of the different structure. But yeah, DraftKings, you don't have to pay too much attention to Zubac. I think Ingles looks pretty nice. 6K on FanDuel is fine for me, but $17 on Yahoo, also interesting. And then Jay Crowder, $12. Again, you're just trying to pick up, any sort of value at the bottom end. Then finally, Portland, Dame Lillard, 9,300 on FanDuel, fine. DK, 7,800. Yup. $37 on Yahoo, not so much. So game on DraftKings, fantastic. Yusuf Nurkic, 6,100 on DraftKings. Yes, please. Only $23 on Yahoo. Yes, please. CJ McCollum, 5,900 on DK, 6,400 on FanDuel, $2,300 on Yahoo. Yeah, 2,300. I can't stop saying prices in the thousands on Yahoo, but $23 on Yahoo for CJ. I'd be fine using him on any site. And then Al-Farouq Aminu, I can get there. He is a crazy value. $3,900 on DraftKings. It's kind of nuts. $12 on Yahoo. There's a lot of value to be found on this Portland side. Whether that's Nurkic, Aminu, if you're like a weird Mo Harkless or Evan Turner fan, like you could talk yourself into that stuff if you need to grab a little bit of value. You guys are the best. Love chat right now. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas, Beto. I haven't seen you in forever, except for popping up on my Steam account. So that's the rip through all 5 games. We've got plenty of time to take questions, so just drop them in. We're wide open. And then as we close this out, we'll be announcing the winner of our contest. Get a free year of premium all access annual. But first, guys, please go get in the Yahoo contest. There are, the lobby is 21,800 people in a $37,500 tournament, and there's already 250,000 of built-in overlay. Awesemo is the promo code, $30 free, any deposit 30 or greater. Get it as fast as you can. Ooh, I need to start dropping some lineups in. I gotta start crunching, figure it out. Only playing on Yahoo tonight. I cannot be managing 150 lineups on Christmas, so I'm gonna jam in 10 on Yahoo and come home $100,000 richer. There's the soundbite right there. 10 lineups to Yahoo, 100K in my pocket. Lonzo or Brogdon? Ooh. Neither? I don't know. Maybe neither. Y'all need to move to better states like the state of North Carolina, where I'm sitting in a nice, comfortable MeUndies onesie. The Yahoo shilling is out of control. It's not shilling. It is my job to tell you guys what you should do. Ignore our promo code if you'd like. Ignore every piece of that. We're shilling Yahoo because everyone should be playing these tournaments because it's a better way to spend your money than in anything you'll find on FanDuel and DraftKings. It's really that simple. It has nothing to do with the product, nothing to do with our promotional relationship with Yahoo. Just simply from me to you. You will not find a better tournament that you can enter. It should be the first tournament you enter without question if you have the ability to do it. It's just a no-brainer. Any interest in DJ Wilson with the recent uptick in minutes? I do not. But I hope that he starts playing better. Maybe not. Maybe better is not the right word, but I'm a fan. I was a fan of his coming out. Also, yeah, don't be afraid to get into a Thrive contest as well. Any place that you can find overlay, get there. Get there. It's not. It has nothing to do with shilling. You should be trying to get your money in the most advantageous places everywhere. Cool, man. Thanks, Russ. Eddie's burner accounts are doing great today. You guys realize, like, host the show every morning, pretty regularly at night. What are we doing here? Love you guys. Ego's on full effect for me today. Let's start putting in lineups. I know that's what I need to do. That's for sure. I think I'm good there. Now I just need to figure out my project. There we go. Thanks to, I assume, Tom dropping the link in for Yahoo. $30 bonus using that promo code if you need it. You need a guard under 4,300 on a DK GPP. Let's see what we got here. Under 4,300. I mean, PJ Tuck. If you mean under and guard. See how much I listen. Evan Turner, maybe. Gerald Green, probably. It's not a lot to like down there on DK. Alrighty. I do not feel comfortable having that much James Harden, or not James Harden, that much Kevin Knox, but can't help it sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Merry Christmas, everybody. This is fun. This is fun. I did a Christmas stream last year, too, when I was flying solo. Do we like Kyrie? DraftKings on Kyrie, for sure. What are my thoughts on Yahoo legalized? Love it. Love it. Gonna have them a lot. Too cheap. Too cheap. Rodrell, ownership projections for Yahoo are largely irrelevant. There's so much overlay in that tournament that you're not trying to get cute against the ownership. What you're really trying to do is just put in good lineups. The ownership projections are going to be an afterthought. It is not something that we are prioritizing. It's not even something that we personally are worried about. The overlay in that contest makes it so that it's not something that you really need to stress about. No injury, late scratch concern. Well, I mean, look, there's always late scratch concerns, whatever they may be, but I'm not super concerned about anything. Mr. DKB21, I could take a look at it after the show. Not something I can manage while I'm doing this, but yeah, not a problem. Who's my fade of the day? I don't really have one. I don't know. I mean, I prefer Harden, Giannis, and Russ a lot more than I prefer LeBron on DK. But it's LeBron. It doesn't exactly make me feel better. How do you upload to Yahoo? You don't. There is no CSV upload feature on Yahoo, which makes the process of entering these 10 lineups while I'm on here a bit of a problem. That's what I'm doing right now as I talk to you guys. And I got to hustle because it might take that full 25 minutes to continue to answer questions. Am I going to make any lineups before lock? I'm doing that right now. Do I like Rondo today? I do not like Rondo today, but it's Rondo. I mean, can you ever? Paul George being more expensive than Joel Embiid and Durant and Curry and Ben. Like, I have a hard time prioritizing Paul George at that particular salary spot. Thoughts on Vonleh on FanDuel, Pinder? Not a huge fan. I like him basically everywhere else. His price is just better everywhere else. So, Zubac as a punt on FanDuel, nobody's ever completely safe, but you do have the ability to just throw that score in the garbage, which is fine. You know, that's what we're trying to do. But nothing's completely safe. Iggy on DK, I don't think you need to. That's probably more aggressive than you need to be. He just doesn't really fill stat sheets. But who knows? It could be Christmas. He could be feeling himself. I just don't know how to manage that backcourt for the Lakers, so I don't really love Lonzo or Rondo. It's not just, it's a hard priority for me. They can go either direction, and it wouldn't shock me. Thoughts on Trier and which Knicks point guard is the play? I mean, for me, Moutier is the play. it would be hard for me to go a different direction. However, there's certainly an opportunity for Trier to have a big day. It's more of a minutes concern at the top end. I don't know how he would really soak up a ton of them. Ben Simmons for a DK GPP. Yeah, I have no problem for it. 8,400 is a really nice price point. There's value in Ben Simmons at 8,400 on a slate like this, for sure. Tim Hardaway, Jimmy Butler on Yahoo. Butler, sure. Hardaway is a guy that I have a tough time getting to. Thoughts on Korver on Yahoo? I think you're scraping too much of the bottom of the barrel on that one. Moutier. Josh Hart? I don't think so. Josh Hart had enough time had a hard enough time filling out the stat sheet when people were out. I'm gonna have a hard time believing that he's doing it with, basically everyone back. Yeah, this is especially if you're playing in that Yahoo tournament. What did I want to say? Oh yeah, in the Yahoo tournament, there's so much casual money being put in there. You do not have to get cute and try to find that random dude. It's just not necessary. You put good lineups in there with all of this overlay, you're coming back with money, and that doesn't say anything about the fact that there's some upside in the tournament itself. This is not the spot to just slowly but surely try to find the $10. I think Mo Wagner's going to get big minutes or something. You just don't need to do it. Not with all this overlay. Moutier, a good play for sure. Yeah, I like Butler at that price as well. Beto, I'm glad you're getting into it. Oh God. Am I playing Embiid at center and Zubac at utility? I'm not playing a ton of Embiid, if I'm being honest. Muscala for a DK GPP. I feel like that's probably too deep of a cut. If you're playing Giannis, should you be playing Knicks? Yeah, for sure. Well, not for sure. You should be playing two Knicks that you think will close that game. Would be an easier way to say that. Redick, Brogdon, or Dennis? Probably Brogdon, but I don't really feel super comfortable about that. Tucker or Grant? Tucker. Guys, if you're going to ask either ors, try to give me the site as well. On a 5-game slate, site is so dependent on my answer that I don't want to give you guys answers that I don't totally agree with. So make sure you're giving me that. Is Horford still on a minutes limit? I haven't seen anything that specifically mentions it, but I don't get the sense that they're just going to run him out. That's not really Boston's style. So I don't expect him to play heavy minutes. Any love for Myers Leonard? No. $19 minutes to go, everybody. Get your stuff in. Zubac and DK would be an avoid for me. Top 2 studs on FanDuel. Harden and Giannis. Are there any lineups on Yahoo that I'm not playing Harden? Yes. But I will have Harden in the large majority of them all. Vonleh and Knox with ABC? Yeah, that's fine. No issues there. Top 2 studs on DK. Probably the same, Harden and Giannis. I don't like saying the two most expensive guys, but I really do feel that. It's not like I'm in the minority either. Harden, Gordon, or LeBron and Gobert for cash? Harden, Gordon. Why are you avoiding Zubac on DK? Minutes aren't a guarantee. It's not a really great spot for him for the matchup, and he's actually expensive on DraftKings for his role. He's the flat minimum on FanDuel and the flat minimum on Yahoo, so like there's not as much of a worry. On DK, it's really not the same. There's enough value out there that you don't have to get cute. I'll tell you what, Yahoo. I love you to death. I love this promo. I love the tournament. Can you please give me CSV import? It's 2018. This point click enter stuff is for the birds. I feel like it's 2014 all over again. Dame on DK. Dame on DK looks really tasty. I'm really anxious to see what his ownership comes back at, because he is really, really, really underpriced. And I mean, he's got, like, he can be electric. The problem is, no one will see it because it's 10:30 at night on Christmas and they're playing the Jazz. Ben Simmons, DK, GPP thoughts. I've hit that once, but he looks great there. Middleton, Nurkic, Butler. Jaylen Brown on Yahoo. Jaylen Brown on FanDuel for sure. I don't remember what Jaylen Brown's price is on Yahoo yet. Once I get these last couple lineups entered, then I could really rapid fire through some stuff. I'm trying to hit as much as I can and keep talking, but it's a tough balance, guys. It's a tough balance. I'm grinding hard here on Christmas. What'd everybody get for Christmas? Damn, Matt. Okay, you're killing me now. I've got 4 more to do, I think. Yeah. 4 more. 4 more, and then I'm all yours. We'll have the home stretch for everybody. Those of you that are playing on Yahoo or on FanDuel today, man, that late swap non-news is going to be nerve-wracking. Jack, I don't mind that. Look, I want to point our viewers to any overlay we can find. That is the easiest way to build up your bankroll. If you can find overlay, you should soak that up as much as possible. Rake is growing on a day-to-day basis, and it's not the same as it used to be. Anytime that you can get money back in the easiest possible way, before you even put a lineup in, you should be doing that immediately. I can't stress this enough. No exaggeration, let's say that this wasn't a 10 max contest on Yahoo, and we'll say that it was 150 max. I would be playing $1,500 on Yahoo. If this was a $20 tournament instead of a 10, no, I'd be playing $33,000 on it. I would jam in every single dollar I could because it's the best tournament you're going to find. Everybody should be hunting this stuff out. It's the easiest way to build a bankroll. Yeah, I'm going to hit Zubac one last time here. Zubac looks fine on FanDuel and Yahoo because he's the flat minimum on both sites. FanDuel in particular, you can drop that score. On DraftKings, I really do not like the idea of going to Zubac. He doesn't even necessarily have to play. So be prepared for that. If Zubac plays 12 minutes, don't be shocked. I want him to smash, don't get me wrong. There's no guarantee that has to happen. I'm almost done, guys. I'm almost done. And then we've got 13 minutes and an announcement to make. 24 days of giveaways, guys. We've been giving away stuff every single day for this month of December. We're slowly but surely getting ourselves to 2019. I couldn't be more excited about that. 2018 was an awesome year. Okay, so Matt brings up a good point. What if no Tyson Chandler? Still don't like Zubac. So Naturally, you'll have to like him more if Tyson Chandler is out. But I think you'd be just more likely to see a lot more Kyle Kuzma at the 5 than Zubac, because I think the Warriors eat Zubac up. 2 lineups left to enter, and then I am all yours, everybody. I've been doing this the entire time. Just point, click, enter, point, click, enter, point, click, enter. It is a grind. Middleton, Green, Butler. Look, I don't ever believe in, at least at an expensive salary point, I don't ever believe in 100% anybody. Now, 2-game slates and stuff are different. But on a 5-game slate, I won't ever really believe in maxing out on someone, like in Harden in particular. There's just too much that can go wrong. I generally set a max of 80% to anybody. Now, as you go lower down the salary tier, if you have someone like, let's say someone's like $3,000 underpriced because they're going to get 35 minutes today and they're only at 4K on any one of these sites, then by all means jam them in, because it's different at 4,000 than it is at 11,000. You cannot get bailed out for something like that. Last lineup, guys, and then I'm all yours. We can rip through every single piece of this. Be able to give you guys a full 10 minutes. Premium Slack, don't worry, I'm coming for you guys. There's only so many places I could look while I'm solo, and I have too many separate windows open right now to look at everything. But Premium Slack, I'm coming for you guys as a premium in, 30 seconds. Everybody get in that Yahoo tournament. That's what you should be doing while I'm jamming in my lineups. It's the same thing for us as it is for you guys. Jam that crap in as much as you can. And in. Yahoo lineups are locked. I've got my Kiss Me pin on. All my lineups are in, and they don't look like garbage. Premium Slack, I'm here for you. Oh, we got Fast Eddie in the chat, too. Tuning in from Mexico. Let's see what we got. Where am I tagged in up here? Embiid about to smash the slate. It wouldn't shock me. Do I like Brogdon on Yahoo? Top to it. So Brogdon on Yahoo is $17. He wouldn't be my favorite buck. I'd rather have Middleton for 23. I'd probably rather have Brook Lopez for 14. But I don't have an aversion to Brogdon. He's priced pretty well. Michael Jackson, man, I don't understand your gimmick here. Lillard or Steph? Price according to DK. Gotta be Steph for me. I think Steph is more underpriced. DK $4,500 or under forward. It might be PJ Tucker for me. George Hill is a bad play. I forgot George Hill played today. Ooh, Looney on DK? That's not a direction I would want to go. Dyer, appreciate you being here, man. Merry Christmas to you. Ben Simmons or Kevin Durant? I've got to go Kevin Durant there. Fade Curry, pick Rondo. Whew, that's a hot take. Durant and Ingram or Curry and Knox single entry DK GPP. I really do think it would be Curry and Knox. Any love for Clay on FanDuel today? Not really. He's not a guy that's coming up for me all that much. I'd rather have Middleton. I'd probably rather have Donovan Mitchell. I'd rather even pay $400 more and go to Jimmy Butler. Seven minutes left, everybody. Get your junk in now. Any reservations going Middleton or Tatum over Butler on Yahoo? Middleton, Butler. I don't think I'm anywhere near on Tatum. No reservations whatsoever with going Middleton over Butler. Tatum, I would rather have Butler. Yeah, Middleton and Butler are both ahead of Tatum for me, legalized. Thoughts on Crowder on DK? 4,600. Price is fine. Roll is fine. You can make a case that PJ Tucker is a little bit more interesting just because he'll soak up the minutes, but I mean, it's hard to get like really excited about Jay Crowder. There's no way I'm playing George Hill on anything. I'll probably eat that soundbite. He'll probably go crazy or something. Would I take Brook Lopez over Zubac on DK? Yeah, 1,000 times out of 1,000. Burke, no. Mitchell or Butler on FanDuel? Butler, but not like I'm super stoked about it. It's 55-45 type question. Jerebko, solid value. Could be. I think there's enough value out there that you don't really need to do that. Eric, who won the giveaway? I'm announcing it once we lock. Tim Hardaway Jr. or Eric Gordon on FanDuel? Probably Hardaway. There's more upside in Hardaway. Gordon, to me, is all you want on Yahoo. On FanDuel, though, there's a lot more upside in Tim Hardaway. Clay or Mitchell on Yahoo? Yet. 4 minutes, everybody. Clay. It's almost assuredly Mitchell for me, but yeah, Mitchell. Eddie's online and customs. Get out of there. Get that coca out of your butthole. They'll get you. They'll find it. Thoughts on min punts from the Knicks, Trier and Cornette? Trier is absolutely in play just because of the way that he plays. No thanks on the Unicornet. Who would be your snowflake of the day? So much of it is site dependent. I'll use snowflake meaning DK since that is something that can pop up. I don't know. Like $6,900 Moutier looks terrible, but I mean no one's playing him either, so it's not like I'm jumping out and taking a big stand. 3 minutes, everybody. Get your stuff in. If you're on FanDuel, make sure you're paying attention. Otherwise, make sure you're getting your stuff in for the sites that lock and don't have late swap or do have late swap. Just worry about that noon game where I have a lot of Knicks, got a lot of Kevin Knox in my life. I've got more Emmanuel Mudiay than I want in my life. Hopefully the Bucks aren't feeling that good. If you're in that Yahoo tournament, get ready, baby, because it's going to be insane. What did I get for Christmas? Lots of clothes, new Jordans, and the ability to just hang out with my family, which is really all that matters to me. Is Durant a true game time decision or just typical NBA bookkeeping? It would really surprise me if he did not play in this game. Dotson or Trier, FanDuel single game Trier. Yeah, I would go Trier. Andrew, get Jake in here to chime in on a home run pick. Yeah, wrong sport. Couple more months, though. We'll be doing that. We'll have a special Easter show or something to make up for it. Yeah, the wife got me some nice Jordans. I'm very happy. Cantor and Cash on FanDuel. That's more my speed. Yeah, that seems perfectly fine to me. He's probably the best point per dollar center on FanDuel. 6,200 is a really easy spot to look. All right, everybody. It's 11:59. 30 seconds. You have 30 seconds to get your stuff in. Thoughts on Draymond tonight? I like him a lot on Yahoo. FanDuel, GPP, Ingles, or Gordon? Probably Ingles. Although it's wait, Gordon Hayward, I guess, probably, since they're next to each other. Yeah, it's probably Jingles for me. All right, everybody, we are locked. Merry Christmas. And since it's such a Merry Christmas, here it is. I don't know if you're here or not. We will reach out if you are not. The winner of the premium all access annual subscription. The YouTube handle is Matthew Brazy. Brazee. So Matthew, I don't know if you're seeing this or not. I assume you're not because, well, it's Christmas. You are the winner of the premium all access annual subscription. Matthew Brazy, congratulations. You're going to be with us for a full year if you'd like to be. We will be reaching out to let you know and give you all the information. If you're already a member and you are hearing this, shoot us a DM and we'll get that loaded up onto your account. But there you go. Congratulations, Matthew Brazy. Winner. Chicken dinner. No, oh my God. Look at that overlay. EMAC just posted this in our premium Slack. $200 in play. Nothing started. Currently winning 379.60. You cannot beat this. Cannot weed it. Weed it? Yeah, I don't know. Guys, that is everything for me. I'm going to go spend some time with my family. I highly recommend you all do the same. Or at least go watch basketball and cheer me on. Best of luck, everybody. I love you guys. We'll be back in the morning doing the normal stuff. The dogs had a Merry Christmas. I hope everybody's having a great holiday. Thank you for joining me on this lovely Christmas day. And I'm out of here. Adios, everybody.